Adoption Dreams Come True believes every child deserves a home that is loving, safe, and permanent. Adoption Dreams Come True will work to make this dream come true for Colorado children by supporting birth parents in their decision to relinquish or parent and aiding adoptive parents in their process to adopt, therefore working to make happier, healthier families. Adoption Dreams Come True Incorporated, a fully licensed child placement agency, a 501c3 not-for-profit, offers statewide domestic adoption services with a sliding fee scale to adoptive parents and free birth parent counseling. The staff has assisted in the placement of over 500 children, has served hundreds of birth parents and adoptive families, and provided outreach and education to the community. The agency has an incredible volunteer guild with over 70 active and supportive volunteers who, with their hearts and dedication, created the Dream Room, where thousands of children in need under 2 years of age have been given free baby clothing and accessories. Adoption Dreams Come True officially opened their Fort Collins office in 2005, founded by Cindy Saray, Executive Director, and Emily Watson, Placement Supervisor. Prior to that, from 1997 until 2005, Cindy Saray and Emily Watson worked under Littlest Angels International Adoption Agency. 13 years later, the agency thrives and is staffed by Cindy Saray, Founder and Executive Director, Cinda Lopez, Director of Development, retiring later this year, Marissa Scranton, and Monica Welch, Adoptive and Birth Parent Counselors, and soon to be joining the team as Director of Development, Ginger DeRoos. Adoption Dreams Come True also has an active board of directors staffed by 10 local business leaders who support and guide the agency. At Adoption Dreams Come True, our mission to help build happy, healthy families for Colorado children remains a constant. We value our birth families and the difficult decisions they make around planning for their children, and we value our adoptive families as they pursue adoption as a way to build their families.
Hi, we're the Rolfuses. I'm Brian, this is Katrina.
And I'm Carrie. We started at Adoption Dreams back in October of 2009. We came and spoke with them. We came and had a great meeting with one of the staff members and felt good. Didn't know at the time if we were ready or not, but we went back home and talked about it, and we decided we were ready.
Sure, we explored other agencies here in the Fort Collins area, and we just felt most comfortable with Adoption Dreams, just from the staff and just their process, and just from the second we walked in the door here, we were always, not that we didn't feel welcome at the other places we tried, but Adoption Dreams is just the place we felt the most comfortable. Cindy has done a phenomenal job with us, and we consider her almost one of our, she is like a member of our families. The people out here are excellent. We always feel very comfortable every time we walk in the door, and that everything we tell them will be confidential. I just look at Katrina, I'm so happy right now. It's every day is a dream come true.
When we met the birth mother, I remember the birth mother coming in the door, this beautiful young woman, and we immediately all, of course, started crying, and she walked in and we introduced ourselves and spent about 5-10 minutes with her.
And walked this beautiful 17-year-old girl, and you could tell she was really emotional, and it was hard to know what to feel. Yeah, I wanted to hug her, I wanted to cry with her, and she was just such a special kid, and she's just, wise beyond her years. She's one of the most mature 17-year-old people I've ever met. She's just an incredible person, and to have this much into, she wanted the child to have a better life.
I mean, Cindy was always great with us, saying, if you ever have a doubt, even if it's at 1 o'clock in the morning and, I'm having a moment, I could call her and talk to her about things. We bring it all back to Adoption Dreams and just appreciate everything that they have done for us, that they have supported us on, that they continue to support us if Still, like 2 months later, she just turned 2 months on Saturday, and still that, you know, I can call up the agency or email them or anything saying, ask a quick question, or if I'm having an insecure moment, and they're always there to reassure us and give us that support, and that's not going away. And I think that's really important to know for you know, for future parents that are looking at adoption, or for somebody that's looking to help raise money for this agency. I mean, I wish Brian and I would have more money to donate or to give away, or if we ever won the lottery, I said I'd give a portion of it to this place, or just adoption in general, because it is a big financial piece. But and the hours that these ladies put in and the time, nobody gets to see, and it's all behind closed doors, but they put their heart and soul into this agency, and it goes with their philosophy. We're not gonna overprice everything. That's not what they're in the business of. They're a nonprofit that are here to help out birth mothers and birth fathers, and are also here to help out people like Brian and I with making our dreams come true.
So my name is Jennifer Carreño, and I'm 17, and I'm a junior in high school. I got pregnant, and it was really hard because I didn't plan for it. I didn't tell my mom or any of my family or friends, just because the situation was really hard already, and I didn't want it to be a bigger load on their shoulders than it was already. I didn't know what I was gonna do because I'm so young. It was really hard for me to do my pregnancy alone, and especially going into labor was really hard because I didn't have anybody there with me that I knew for years or that I knew cared about me. So it was a really hard situation. And then I met Cindy, and Cindy was really great because even though I didn't know her, she supported me through my decision, and she made it easier for me to give my baby into adoption. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, but it is the best thing because it's a better future for her than anything I could have given her. She will always have people who just love her around her. Through the entire process of getting her, Cindy was such a great help, just telling me and reassuring me that what I was doing was right, and no matter what I did, it was gonna be the right thing. The family I chose was Brian and Carrie. They live in Fort Collins, and they've been married for, I think, 6 years. My adoption is an optional adoption, and I got to choose the family that I thought would best fit my baby and the people I think would love her. I'm just so grateful that I got to choose the family, and that nobody had to make that decision for me, that I got to see and read profiles about so many different families. But it's just something that makes it easier for me. Just knowing who they are, knowing where they live, it just makes my grief sort of go away, because I know that they'll let me see her, and I know that they care about her, and I know that they're letting me be a part of her life, something that I might have not been able to do if I would have had a closed adoption. And I really don't know how I could have done that. And even though sometimes it's hard saying goodbye again, I know it's the best thing for her. It's not what I want, it's what's best for her. And it's always, and now I think about it and I know that I did the right thing giving her up for adoption, even though it's so hard. I know I did the right thing.